Good morning. You're watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. And I'm your host, Boom San Agustin. Welcome to SME Forum. Good morning, everybody. The other week we were discussing, well, for two consecutive Mondays, we were discussing how to make money, how to raise capital for your new business. Now it's a sort of an in-between thing. If you have little capital or if you have little money to invest in, what type of business should you get into? And today it's a controversial topic. It's about what? MLMs, right?
Yeah.
Multi-level marketing. And I know what some of you are probably thinking. MLMs, some of you probably think they're scams, right? But what I discovered was that they're not. In fact, there are some that use the system to scam you, but the system itself is not a scam. So, in order to explain this better, I've invited two leaders from two different MLM companies. Okay, the first one here to my right is the Presidential Bronze Ambassador for Reliv. And he is Mr. Sammy Tan. Could you say something, please?
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here with Boom and Alvin.
All right. And the second one is the Ruby executive for a company called NuSkin. So this is Mr. Joey Magtibay. Could you?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for inviting me over.
All right. So now we will start with a very big question, and it's the start. Let's drop a bomb right.
Controversial question. Right
controversial question. The very not really a controversial question. Okay. Okay. Why did you get into multi-level marketing? Let's start with Sammy.
Okay. Thank you, Boom. Initially, I didn't get started in the business. I was interested more in the product. I'm a chemical engineer.
Okay.
And being my background, I'm aware of the manufacturing process. I was looking for a product for my general health. And when somebody introduced me to Reliv, what attracted me first was it's in powder form.
Oh, okay. Powder
form. I find it very easy to use. It's very complete and balanced. But later on, I got into the business mainly because I wanted to get it for free. Being a Chinese, I didn't want to be spending always for the product. So I decided to do a little business. But in 2 years' time, my little business outgrew my main business. And that got me into deep thinking and got me in full time into this business.
Oh, okay. Wait, we'll leave you at that for now. But Alvin, is there a number people can call?
Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah, sure.
If you have any comments or questions, you may send us. You may text us at 0922-859-0875, and we'll be showing the numbers every so often. So please indicate your name and location so we can acknowledge you. And as usual, we have another prize for the best question of the day, and our panel guests will choose the best question. And once again, you will get a gold ticket to Francis Kong's seminar on September 25. This is courtesy of 83 Events.
Yes, 83 Events.
Yeah, thank you, Bong and Camille, for the awesome prize. So send over your questions. Right?
Right. Okay. So now let's ask the same question with Joey. Joey, why did you get into multi-level?
Actually, the first time I knew about network marketing was through my mom. She did a lot of network marketing businesses before. I wasn't really negative to it because a lot of people have negative perception. But I just thought that it was a short-term business because my mom joined one company after the other, and it really didn't last. Until one time, I became a CPA.
Yeah.
And being a CPA, I know how to evaluate companies. And I came across NuSkin Enterprises. And this company kasi is publicly listed. So when I found that it's publicly listed, sabi ko, it's the first time I saw a network marketing company that's publicly listed. So that's the time when I got to really looking into the industry. And I joined. I did it part-time at first. After a couple of months, I matched my income in my work. So sabi ko, why don't I go full-time? And from that point on, I became serious in the business.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, you two come from, you two relatively sell the same product. And from what the same type.
Similar.
Not the same product. I'm wrong. Okay, guys. Okay, I was wrong. You sell the same health products. Both of you, both of your companies sell health products. I just want to know because and you basically have the same program. What do you call it? Do you call it a program or
a system?
System, you basically have the same system. There are some differences, but basically it's the same system. So, is there any competition between the companies like this? Joey, you first.
I believe that the industry, or rather the market, is so big. There's no reason for two companies to compete with each other. I'd say that there are differences with the products, differences with our approaches, but so many people have yet to hear about our companies, about our products. So I really feel, in my personal opinion, there's really no competition.
Oh, okay.
So, huge ocean.
Yeah, huge. How about you, Sammy? Do you feel the same way?
Yes, I agree with Joey. I feel the market is so large, and we have just scratched the market, barely scratched it. And although the product may not be the same, but it serves a segment of the market.
Okay.
So you just have to find your niche, and that niche is still very large.
That's true.
Okay. So what is let me ask, what is Reliv?
Reliv is about balanced nutrition. So it's the philosophy that is different. We don't market a single individual component. We market based on targeted results, what we want. So if we have a product for arthritis, we have only one product for arthritis. All the good ingredients are there. If we have product for diabetes, all the good ingredients is in one. So we have patented nutrition. So it means that you cannot find it elsewhere except in Reliv. And of course, we also offer 30-day money back for you to try the product.
Okay, I just want to know: is this like is this company known worldwide, or is it local?
Yes, it's known worldwide. In fact, we're in 15 countries, as well as all of EU countries. Okay, so it's known worldwide, and the good thing is you can do this business worldwide wherever Reliv has a presence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I get into the business, let's say, I can do that also worldwide.
Yes.
Yeah, is it the same with NuSkin?
Yeah, it's the same. We're in 50 countries right now. You can do business online, in fact.
Okay.
As for your question regarding our products, actually there's a bit of a difference between our products. NuSkin Enterprises is into anti-aging. So it's anti-aging inside and also outside. So it also includes skincare.
Wow.
So kung gusto mong bumata,
so may vanity component.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or personal grooming. I'd call it personal grooming.
Wow.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's use the unselfish reason for this. Okay. So okay, did you guys, because with the proliferation of people who use same systems to perpetrate scams, okay, and I will not name these companies because they might send me a subpoena somewhere. Okay, right? With all these scams perpetrating everywhere, how did you decide to choose Reliv?
Okay. First, you need to have an open mind. When people ask me to take a look, I take a look as a businessman. But I have my own basis. So before I even, I can try the product from you, but being a friend, you introduce it to me. But being a chemical engineer, when you turn around, I'll find a substitute. If I was able to find something cheaper, I won't buy from you again. Okay, that's always my system. So I check out the product first. Then the other thing is I check out the company's values. Okay, and does it jive with my value? Next, I check out my own vision. Can I see myself doing this? If I cannot put myself in that shoe and doing this, then I won't do it. Okay. Then I check out the people who run the company. If these are the people that I like, I can emulate. And finally, I check out their policies and procedures and see if what they say jive with what is written.
Okay. So you checked out the policies and procedures. Did you do the same?
Well, for me, I wasn't that meticulous, I guess, compared to Sammy. But I did my own due diligence also. It's very important, very, very important. For me, I guess in this industry, there are two things that I looked at. First is there's this governing body when it comes to direct selling and network marketing companies. It's called Direct Selling Association of the Philippines.
Okay.
They actually have a website. It's called dsap.ph, where all the recognized companies, legal and legitimate companies, are listed there. So if a company is not listed there, don't even bother considering joining that company.
What was that website again? Could you repeat it?
It's dsap.ph.
DSAP.
What does it stand for?
It stands for Direct Selling Association of the Philippines.
Good.
Okay, so that's one way you can do your research.
To narrow down the search. Cool.
Yeah, so that's my first. And then second is, for me, being an accountant, if I find that the company is publicly listed, for me that's a plus, because you can check out all the financial records of the company online. You just go to the website of that stock exchange. In our case, it's NYSE. You can check all the financial records. So you can check for yourself if the company is really doing well financially. And that's what I did.
Okay.
Wow, fascinating. Hey, by the way, I found out from some kind of tabloid that Joey became a CPA at age 18. Is that correct? 18?
Yes.
Yeah. So
What tabloid?
I don't know what tabloid.
Well, anyway, so different perspectives from different experts, like chemical engineer, CPA,
and CPAs, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering, what do you say when people tell you that pera lang yan eh? Yung parang they assume that network marketing, or they call it networking, right, is connected with purely money-making schemes.
Okay.
No other values whatsoever. What can you say to these people?
Well, that's only true for scams.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, but legitimate companies kasi have a substance. They have real products.
Okay.
Products of value that people will buy whether or not they're gonna do the business. Like for example, Sammy bought the product without really doing the business first. Okay, and that's a product of real value. So when you have real products that people will buy, there's real business behind it.
Ooh,
How about you, Sammy?
Yes, I agree with him. And what you have to do as a businessman is you have to have an open mind.
Okay.
Because once you shut the door, then you shut the door to every good opportunity that may come your way, and you will be in the losing end if you do that.
Like they say, don't throw away the baby with the bathwater,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Okay, so don't throw away the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are legitimate companies like your companies, but what is an illegitimate company? What is a scam company?
Yeah.
What are their components? Sammy, can you tell us?
I think it's listed in the DSAP website. First, they need to have a product, a legitimate product. Secondly, is you have to ask yourself is, if I don't recruit, can I still make money?
Okay.
Okay.
So if you can still make money, those are legitimate companies. And legitimate company doesn't make money on recruitment. So meaning if somebody sponsored you, he doesn't make money. He only makes money if you buy products.
Okay, is that the same?
Yes. As long as there's products moved and that's the only time you earn, then that's legitimate. Okay, so if you ask a person, what if you stop in your company, if you stop recruiting, if your group stops recruiting, will you still earn? And if the person cannot answer that question, meaning they will not earn anymore, that means it's a scam.
You just run away from it.
It's because it's just a recruiting scheme. Yeah, you just run away.
Turn around, right? Yeah,
So
cool.
that is actually a very important question to ask, right? If the person cannot answer that question, I mean that question, let me repeat the question for the audience. The question is, can I make money if I stop recruiting in this? And if they cannot answer that, or cannot give a satisfactory answer to that, or a straight answer to that, then it's probably maybe red flags should start coming up, no?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, speaking of scams, there is this. I know that there was this group. I mean, because are your companies like free from groups that try to use them to perpetrate scams? I'd like to ask the NuSkin guy.
Well, I guess tama si Sammy also kanina, you have to check the person you're dealing with, number one. And I guess the second thing is, when you get into a network marketing business, you should be paying really only for the products that you're buying. You're not paying some extra membership or some sort of training fee or what. It's just really products for you to validate. And when you do that, the company can already train you to do the business. So you're just really paying for the products. That's how you know if you're dealing with the right person.
So there are companies that use your good name to perpetrate scams.
Yes.
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 So be careful also. There are companies that actually use the good name of other legitimate network companies to perpetrate scams. Has that happened to you, Sammy?
It usually happens with individual, not companies. So I always ask the question to people is, do you think it's a problem of the industry or the problem of the individual? It's usually the individual that's at fault, no? The individual, sabi nga nila, it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. Kung magnanakaw ka poor, magnanakaw ka rin kung rich. Okay? So, so that is the same way. The opportunity is for everyone, but somebody use it for other means. They created a different system out of the company system in order to perpetrate their own scam. But in our company, when somebody complained, we investigate, we found out those persons are removed immediately.
Oh, okay. So they created a different system,
yes,
from the system of your company. Wow. That actually, if you have any comments and questions and suggestions, you can dial the number here, okay?
Oh,
yeah, it's here.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, it's here. So dial the number below, and or you can text us in the number below. Send your comments. This is a very interesting thing. I'm finding it really wild. Okay, using your system to perpetrate scams. Okay, but how do you? Well, you said that if you find out about them, they're immediately taken out. So how do you protect the ordinary people who don't know the difference? How do you do that? How do you find out, Sammy?
That's why it is important to consider the leaders, the people behind. Who is your upline? Do you like his character? Because as upline, we are responsible for our own organization. We police our own organization. So I can assure you, nothing like that happens in my line.
Otherwise I wouldn't invite you to this. Okay.
So if you can see the top leaders in the company. They're top for a reason. It's not because they're doing hanky-panky, no. So if you respect his character, you join them. Most likely you are doing the system legitimately and faithfully. But if somebody new comes in and say, no, we do it differently, I have a better system. Be careful with that.
Be careful with that. Okay. So, how about you? How do you protect the people?
Well, I guess the result is in the pudding, as they say. So, whenever a new person would like to know more about this business, they would need to really know their uplines, okay, who the people are, and what are their results in the business. Do they have long-term success? Do they have a good culture in their group? So you can get a feel of these things. So that's what I did when I first came. I looked at the people first. I got the feel. And sabi ko, I think these people have the right heart, the right culture. So it's not just about pera, it's also the right heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's really important to do research. I mean, we have a saying in business that goes that it is the lookout of the investor. He has to look out for his investment. So even before he releases that investment, he really has to do the research, because there is a very little the company can do if somebody is already doing it outside. And then the only thing you can do is if you find out they're doing something wrong, right? But if you don't know that they're doing something wrong, it's very difficult. So it's really the lookout of the investor. Well, we will get back to that question, because we will be going on a break, just a few minutes break. And guys, like I said, if you want to text in your questions, could you do it? What number should they?
Again, it's right here.
Oh, it is right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's here, right.
Remember, there's a gold ticket awaiting the best question of the day.
Okay, so we'll go on a break now, and I'll see you back here at the Business Portal and in SME Forum. You're back on the Business Portal. I'm Agustin, and this is SME Forum. We left with a question a while ago, right?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't? We didn't? Oh.
You were about to ask.
Yeah, I was about to ask a question. Okay, one of the questions that really hit me earlier while we were discussing was a question about values. Okay, what made you like the company you're working for, or the network company that you're doing business with? Okay, Sammy.
In my case, what attracted me was the family values and their values about God first, family second. I've been to many companies and they say the same thing, but with Reliv it's a bit different because they really practice it. Our managing director one time showed me his contract. He says, "Can you see any company like this?" The fine print under the contract says, if his child has a baseball game, the managing director is exempted from all Reliv function.
Wow.
So I said, this is outstanding.
A baseball game.
Yeah, it's even put in fine print that if your family comes first and your God comes first, this company will not violate your spiritual and family values. So that's what attracted me to Reliv.
That kumbaga, that was the clincher for you. Okay,
yes.
How about you?
For me, it's the culture of NuSkin, which is to be a force for good throughout the world. In fact, that's the mission of the company.
Okay, to be a force for good.
To be a force for good, meaning in everything that they do, they want to do good in the world. So that was unexpected for me. I thought network marketing companies was all about just earning money. But these people really want to do good. So they do charities, they go to Africa, they feed starving children there.
Okay.
And the way they also handle the distributors, they really want to help the distributors. It's not just for the company to make money, but they really want the distributors to really have a good lifestyle.
Okay, so you mentioned family values. This is very good core values. Yours is more of charity, going out and helping, but you're both helping people.
Yes.
Right? The first thing is, I heard lately while we were talking in the background that helping people is your business.
Yes.
Right? So how many people do you have to help to earn the money you guys are earning? Let's start with you, Joel.
Actually, it's not really a count of people.
Okay.
Because personally, to be at the top of our company, you need to be able to help 12 people to become serious entrepreneurs. But these 12 people will help another 12, and then another 12, and another 12. So personally, you don't really need to help so many people.
Oh, okay.
Really, you just need to help a few people who's really serious about making a change in their lives. And that's what I like about this business. In order for you to earn big money, you need to help other people first earn big money as well.
Okay, no, just you mentioned big money. I'll ask Sammy later the same question, but you mentioned big money. Okay, what have you achieved to receive that Ruby and executive position?
In my case, that means I've helped 4 people become serious entrepreneurs and have solid income in this business. That's 4 people personally.
Okay.
But under them, they also have their own business partners that I'm also mentoring at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've reached that level with 4 people. Okay, Sammy, you. Joey mentioned that it's not about the numbers. It's not a numbers game, really. So what is it? How do you reach that level that you've reached and attained so far?
The important thing is consistency.
Okay.
So in my background before sa insurance, I've learned discipline. So I talk to 2 to 5 people a day. That's all. And I have my own friends or circle of friends. So most of my circle of friends become customers, but unknown to me, they were also sharing. And I was only focusing on the circle of friends that were interested. But unknown to me, the others were also sharing. Somebody asked me, how many people have you helped? I said, siguro 100 plus on my first year. And I was shocked to find out that there were already more than 700 in my line. And these people I don't know because my friends were sharing. And on my first year, we reached the ambassador level of Reliv, and on my second year, my Reliv income overtook my main income.
Second year.
On my second year, and on my 5th year, we became Hall of Fame in the DSAP.
Wow. Okay.
And all of
DSAP,
this, yes, the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines. And all of this was just being consistent. If you the hardest part is the discipline. You have to discipline yourself. If you say, I will do this 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day, you just have to do it with a serious mindset.
Oh, okay. Wait, we have a phone-in question.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, we have a question here.
Okay.
It's from Carmencita. Is this an effective business model that's guaranteed to pay me for selling? Or do I need to sell thousands to get to my real goals? I think it's related to what they said a while ago.
Yes,
Yeah? So you don't really need to sell thousands of people.
Yeah,
Depends on your goal, actually.
Oh,
It really
yeah.
depends on your goal.
Okay.
If you just want to have part-time income, you can just sell products. But if you want income that comes to you, whether you're working or not, that's what Rich Dad Poor Dad calls passive income.
Okay.
Then you need to be helping people also.
Okay.
Sell products and do the business,
Build a franchise.
build a franchise.
How about you? The same question.
Yes, it's the same. So it's not only the skill of selling. You have later on you have to learn the skill of networking and marketing and building an organization and
Accounting.
motivating people. That's the it's like a whole business in a small package.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Carmencita, for that question. Yeah.
Carmencita, thank you very much for that question.
Yeah.
Please keep sending your questions to 0922-859-0875. It's under here, okay?
Yeah, cool.
All right, so you mentioned that it's selling. You know what was amazing about that is that when I ask certain network marketing companies or people that have invited me, they say it's not about selling. They evade the word selling. I'm glad you brought it up. Okay, that's just one of the challenges. What other challenges do you face? I mean, is it that easy? Is it a bed of roses, Sammy?
The best part of this business is people. You get to meet a lot of people and good people. The worst part are also people.
Oh, the worst part are also
You get to
people.
meet people that will make you want to get out of this business. So, like any business, you have good customer, bad customer. And you just have to make sure your ratio of bad customer is very low. Otherwise, any business will fall with many bad customers. So initially, you don't know this. It's not in your mind, or there's no program, so you don't know this. But as you get to meet them, you identify them, okay, and you get more experience, and then you get more good customers in the end. Okay. And you also have to improve yourself. The problem sometimes is not the other people. That sometimes we stop growing. We stop learning how to deal with other people. But we have to grow first. And then we began to learn to deal with other personality types. They're not really bad customers. They're just different personalities.
Different.
Yeah.
Politically correct.
Politically correct. How about you, Joey? Challenges, huh? Challenges.
Yeah. For me, I guess it's about getting out of your comfort zone. That's for me, the challenges that you encounter in this industry, in this business, is the same challenges that you will encounter in any business. Because in any business, you have to get out of your comfort zone. If you're not used to dealing with people, you have to deal with people. You have to learn new things. So some people are not willing to get out of their comfort zone in order for them to grow. And that's where the challenges arise. But if you're willing to get out of your comfort zone, I guess there would be not much problem.
So, go ahead, Alvin.
No,
Oh, okay. So, what have you done to get out of your comfort zone?
Oh, well, I'm actually a very shy person. I don't talk to people much before doing this business.
Really?
Well, I'm an accountant. I only talk to paper.
and the calculator.
My friends, they were shocked that I did this business. I was the last person they'd expect to do this business. So I had to learn how to deal with people. I read books about leadership. I've never led people before, so I had to read books. I have to revamp myself. Yeah, so there were a lot of changes, but these changes are all worth it.
Okay. Sammy, I'll ask you a tough question. Okay? Many people I've talked to say that in network marketing, it's only the ones who start early that actually earn money. And then the ones that come after don't earn anymore. So how would... Is that true or not?
That is only true with the illegitimate network marketing company.
The illegitimate.
With the legitimate network company, if you have a larger organization, you will definitely have the highest check. In my case, when I went into Reliv, in how many months' time? In 14 months' time, I overtook 14 uplines.
Wow.
Oh, so you wait. Just to clarify, an upline is somebody who
Above you.
above you.
Yes.
Okay, is he the person
They
that
came
recruited?
ahead of you.
They're the person that recruited you.
No,
Not
they recruited
necessarily.
somebody until somebody
Oh,
recruited
okay.
you.
Uplines.
Wow.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So, how about you?
Yeah, same answer. Actually, if you work harder and you develop a larger organization than your upline, you will actually earn more than your upline in a legitimate company.
Oh, okay, so it's not true that if I came earlier than you, and then somebody down the line, would you call them downlines, no?
Yes.
Okay, somebody down the line starts to is recruited, and he's in your line. It's not true that you're making more money because of his effort.
Yes.
It's actually in a legitimate company. The company measures the volume, the sales volume of your organization.
Uh-huh.
All right. So if your organization has a bigger sales volume than your upline's organization, then you will actually earn more than him, which is the case for other businesses as well. If you have a franchise of McDonald's that earns more than the other branch, then definitely you will earn more as well from that branch.
Yeah, but this is the downline earning more than the upline is only true with network marketing. I think in other business you can never find the salesman earning more than the president.
Okay. Oh yeah. So this is a model that's only true
In network
with this type of marketing model, network marketing or multi-level marketing.
Yes.
All right. It is not. Yeah, you're right. With a traditional level, it's probably not. But there are some businesses, where the salespeople will probably earn more. Okay, if he's really exceedingly good, or like basketball players, they earn more than their coaches. They probably even earn more than their managers. Okay, but these are very few, and multi-level sort of evens the field, right? I mean, you're a CPA, you're a engineer.
Yeah, and you don't have to
Chemical
be
engineer.
a college graduate.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Our top in Reliv is only a high school graduate.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It gives opportunity to everyone.
That's true.
Okay, wow. It's an equal opportunity business. Okay. My other thing is, okay, so what does it take now for a person? Let's say I want to start. Okay, I'm convinced. I watched the SME forum and then this guy in a red tie just said, "Oh, it's a good business," and he invited 2 people here for a good business. How do they start? I want to get in. I want to look into these businesses. I'm convinced. How do I start?
When we start our distributors, we require them to go for training first before they do anything, before they start talking to people. Majority of the mistakes that happen in this industry is because they haven't gone for training first.
Training.
So we have training for them. After the training, we will mentor them side by side. We will do the business every step of the way with them until such time na gamay na nila yung negosyo. Kapag gamay na nila, then that's the only time we will let them go.
Do you have to pay for this training? Do you have to pay for this?
Oh, actually, you just need to get a set of products, like a starter package from the company. Once you get that starter package, you could go for training right away.
Wow, it's included.
Yeah, it's included.
It's business in a box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about Reliv? Is this the same system?
Yes, we have the same training, but for people who are business-minded, I'm sure you would do your due diligence and you would consider more than one company. So what I would ask you to do is ask for a proposal. And then you evaluate it like you will evaluate any business.
Okay, so training, again, due diligence. We keep repeating due diligence, folks, because it is very important. One of the most neglected things in business is due diligence, and in any business, not just network marketing, in any business. So do your due diligence. And then one important part of due diligence is training, right? So what trainings does Reliv offer? Sammy?
We offer a lot of training. Mainly is the first training they have to do is the training in direct selling.
Oh, okay.
So if you let people do their own thing, they would always default to what I call peddling.
Peddling.
Yeah.
Peddling. Okay, what is peddling?
Peddling is alok.
Alok.
I have this product. Okay, it also works, but it has a lower batting average. And if you cannot take rejection that well, you tendency you would leave the company even before you learn anything, no. So peddling is like that, no. Direct selling is different. There's skill to it. Okay, so we train people to change their script, to change what they know, and it takes time because sometimes you practice, they say they know how to do it, they go back to the phone, they go back to the same default script.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
default script.
So training is very important.
Okay,
Joey.
Well, for me, in our company, our first training focuses on the mindset of the person. We train the people to think like entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Because most people who come into our industry are employees. They're not used to business. Wala pa silang experience in business. So it takes a certain kind of mindset in order for you to become an entrepreneur. So that's what we train them first. And then when the mindset is there, the skills follow.
Okay.
So tinitrain din namin sila ng mga skills to become successful.
Okay.
Wow, mindset, all right. If I may ask Bumi, ask a technical question, a nerdy question, if I may. I understand that there are several types of network marketing businesses. There's this binary and all those.
And then,
how do you differ? How do you distinguish one from the other? And which one do you think is the most appropriate for the Filipino entrepreneur?
I think the answer to that lies in the website of Direct Selling Association.
Okay. It's a complete website.
Yeah.
Everything's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I think the viewers can even check it out at this point. Nakalagay doon what kind of plan, compensation plan would work best long term for you.
Okay.
It's all there.
It's all there. You don't want to mention it here.
Yeah.
It's in the
Too
website.
many of them.
website.
How about you, Sammy?
Yeah, it's the same because there are many systems. It's very hard to say this is the best system.
Okay.
Because sometimes it may not be the best system, but you like the company.
Okay.
But one thing is for sure, if it's legitimate, you will earn as long as your organization is larger.
Oh, okay. Wait. I've been dying to ask this question. Okay. Can I, if I wanted to get into network marketing or multi-level, and I find, let's say, I see two companies that I can't decide on. They're both great companies, like NuSkin and Reliv. Okay.
How do you pick?
Can I go into both?
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay.
Okay. Building a network marketing business is like building a family. You cannot build two families.
So you have to make a choice.
Because it takes commitment, effort, because you're dealing with people, you're investing time on people. Your downlines, your business partners, they're like your anak. Parang anak mo yan, na pinapalaki mo. Alright? So you cannot have two wives or two families.
Okay.
Sammy, is that the same view?
Yes. You can have a secondary product because sometimes a company may not have all the products. So you can have a secondary product, but that will be secondary. Your main company is the one that you build your system or your base. Okay, so you can only have one because there's what we call a conflict of system.
Okay.
We are doing the same thing. It will really confuse you.
All right. So to avoid confusion and to save face also.
Yes, choose one.
All right. So we have another question.
Yeah, we have another question from Leonardo. Do MLMs nowadays have technology department to keep up with current trends? Please cite examples. So I guess
Let's try Sammy first.
IT, yeah.
Yeah, the IT, going into the
Like Reliv,
website,
yeah.
being able to order online, those things, and being able to sponsor even when you're on the plane abroad or by cell phone.
Really?
And that's what we like about this business is high tech. So, like one example, December 31, just before New Year, we're also doing business in the state because it's still December 30 and they have work.
Okay.
So we can be in Baguio or Boracay and we can still do business. And that's a nice thing.
Oh, so you're all online now. Is this the same with NuSkin?
Yeah. And also you need to be in a company with a very good research and development behind it. And the product should be top notch. It's not just, another vitamin chopped up leaves or another soap. Yeah, I mean, it should be something unique. Something that people will buy when people see it. Wow, this is new. This is really something novel. Okay, I think this is good. So you need to have a company with that kind of R&D that can produce those kinds of products.
Okay, so thank you, Leonardo, for that question. Wow, we have two people you have to choose from now for the tickets, okay? They are in your hands. Okay, but let's show our tip box right now. We actually prepared the tip box, okay? And let's see if what they said gets into it. So we're talking about the truth about MLMs, and our tip box will show you just about four or five tips on how to choose the right MLM. And did they answer these questions? I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Do your research. That is one of the tips, right? Do research. Review the company's policies and procedures. It has been answered. Also, that was a very good question. Also about the trends and the IT stuff, and also take time to understand the compensation plan
through DSAP.
Yeah, through DSAP.ph, and make sure you're getting a good upline support and training. Both of them mentioned that, and also avoid scams. Get rich quick is a statement you should avoid. Is that true for you guys?
Oh, yes.
Is that true for you guys? Okay, if you'd like a copy of our tip box, you can get it at BizWiz Resources. That's my company. Just email info@bizwizresources.com or visit our website or dial the numbers you see there. Okay, so now let's get back to you guys. Okay, so we ended that with a sour note, right? Scams.
Get rich quick.
Yeah. I really hate that other group. Right.
But this unnamed group.
This unnamed group. Yeah, a group that should not be named.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, and they will prosper in the year 20 something. All right. So get rich quick. That's the one thing that we probably have to deal with. Will you get rich quick in network marketing?
You know, it even says in the Bible that you cannot get into any get-rich-quick schemes, or you will fall. Okay, that's what's in the Bible. So, network marketing is a business of hard work. You really need to work hard in order for you to succeed. Yes, you can earn a lot. In fact, you can earn it early in your business, but provided that you work really hard.
All right. How about you, Sammy?
Yeah, network marketing is not a get-rich-quick business. You can get rich quicker than most people. The only thing is this, compared to your effort versus your return, even if you're just happy to earn a part-time income, the return will be much higher than whatever you're going to do.
Okay.
So that's the nice thing with network marketing. Many people are happy to be discounted customers, doing a little bit just to get a bigger discount. There's a place for them, so there's a place for everyone. So they can do that here in network marketing. If they become serious, work hard, acquire the proper skill, they will earn a lot of money.
Wow. Okay.
I like the fact that they mentioned that you have to work hard. So they're not like the others who just say, "Oh, you can do this."
Yeah, like the others.
Yeah, others.
Yeah, right.
You can do this in your pajamas while you sleep and all that, but you really have to work hard. I appreciate that.
So I think
these are genuine gentlemen.
It's time for you to give away a prize, man.
Actually, it's time for 83 to give away a prize, and we give the power to choose to our fine guests.
Okay, we had two questions, one from Carmencita and one from Leonardo. You have only one. Ting, 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 ting.
I like Carmencita's question.
Oh, good. Carmencita, all right. Congratulations, Carmencita, for your question. Do you agree, Joey?
Well, actually, I'm going for Leonardo.
Okay. So how do you do that?
It's a toss-up, so you have to decide.
Oh, I have to decide.
Yes,
I'll give it to you.
I'll
give it to you.
Okay, I think for me, Carmencita's question about selling brought out a lot of other things. So I think Carmencita's question wins at this point. Carmencita, text the number you see on the screen that we keep flashing. Text that number, and that will be forwarded to me, and you will be contacted by 83.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about multi-level marketing. We talked about the right way of doing it. Our guests were so gracious enough to give us the answer. And in our next show, not next week. Next week we might or might not. Just stay tuned in. But in our next show that's live, we will be talking to some experts on scams. If you've ever been scammed, or if you don't want to be scammed, stay tuned to our next show. All right? So, as a parting word, just one sentence from each.
Tough. One sentence.
Yeah. Stay away from drugs.
For me, do your due diligence. There are right companies out there. They're just out there. Stick with the right people in those companies. Stick with the right system, and with hard work, you will succeed.
And you, Sammy?
Yeah. Be open-minded.
Be open-minded.
Be teachable. Call us.
All right. Call them. And my name is Boomson Agustin, and I leave you with this message. It isn't about perfection. It's about connection. This was SME Forum, and you're on the Business Portal.